Yeah, word up. Yup, 1, 2. This one right here, this one right here is dedicated to my Phoenix sons, you know what I'm saying? Sons and 4, you don't stop, you can't stop, you feel me? Cause if you ain't gon' give it your all, then why try stop frontin'? You ain't fooling no one here. If you ain't tryna put in the work, then don't look so surprised when you're broke by the end of the year. Cause if you ain't gon' give it your all, then why try stop frontin'? You ain't fooling no one here. If you ain't tryna put in the work, then don't look so surprised when you're broke by the end of the year. I knew this cat back in high school, dude could ball. Yeah, talented as hell, yo, this dude was raw. Had every opportunity to make it in life. He wasn't Jordan, but you might mistake him for Mike. 6 foot something, he was above the rim dunking, pump faking, shaking kids like it was nothing. He had the whole world in his hands from jump. Full trip scholarships, yo, he wasn't a chump. But a bump in the road, slowed his road to a stop. Stabbing hoes, smoking bones, sipping brew on the block. Ditching class for ass, past due on assignments. Missed practice, coach knew that he was lying. None of us was buying the excuses he was making. Taking advantage of all the breaks that they gave him. Facing some time for a stick up went wrong, word is bomb. I wish he could've heard this song before we took part. But yo, it is what it is. The moral of the story is finish your biz, because there's nothing worse than talented wasted. Don't let it be complex when it's basic, because you ain't gon' give it your all, then why try stop frontin'? You ain't fooling no one here. If you ain't tryna put in the work, then don't look so surprised when you're broke by the end of the year. Cause if you ain't gon' give it your all, then why try stop frontin'? You ain't fooling no one here. If you ain't tryna put in the work, then don't look so surprised when you're broke by the end of the year. It's not hard to explain what I'm saying, you know. I figure I'ma get my point across and flow. You could be the po-po and serve the block you was wasting, or rationalize your bullshit by complaining. I wish I could've told 21-year-old me to stop wasting my time and get a college degree. Shit, I'd probably be a step ahead of the pack, instead of working mandatory overtime in the back. This rap race better have G's that ain't moldy, cause I refuse to get up on my knees and be a phony. There's only one life to live, there's no limit. Ask Master P how he went about his business. Pop your trunk and sell yourself to the world. Name your own price to get yours. Cause it's all on you to do what you have to do. It's Rob G the MC, keeping it true. Because you ain't gon' give it your all, then why try stop frontin'? You ain't fooling no one here. If you ain't tryna put in the work, then don't look so surprised when you're broke by the end of the year. Cause if you ain't gon' give it your all, then why try stop frontin'? You ain't fooling no one here. If you ain't tryna put in the work, then don't look so surprised when you're broke by the end of the year.
Our march was to put strong nationalism in, to have direct leadership from us, and of course, to throw out black power for the mass of the people.
You see lightning and hear thunder, that's the God, omnipotent. All my written shit is tight, hard and magnificent. Special like air with dialogue, yeah, I'm back on my bullshit, we still screaming Lord's name. Rihanna and George, Elijah McClain. Mental, I'm here to fan the flame of the fire, expose liars and bring pain to them, plain and simple. I'll dent your cheek like a dimple, it's God body. I go schizo and instrumental, this hard body. You the type to spoon and utensil, put a fork in them. These niggas done it, need a gun, cause a guard hitting harder than the Klitschko. I can look into your eyes and see you bitch, yo. That's why you rather raise a gun instead of fist, bro. It's cool, you can find me at the range, aiming at a couple things to make my enemies sit low. Black lives matter, no one said that y'all didn't, but the fact that y'all bitches just proves that we get different. We just want equality, property, and some distance, but y'all just keep bullshitting, man, listen. It's cool, you can find me at the range, aiming at a couple things to make my enemies sit low. I'm old school when it comes to the weapon for the bank, keep it new Smith or Wesson when that bitch blow. You can see the kickback and those who hit thrown back and knocked on track and can't get back home. Blood in, blood out, we breaking back homes. No pause on that, it's just facts, grown man business. I came here to rap on any beat handed in me. Fam, I snap on left and right handed MCs, plus anybody in between. There is no one left, just murder scene with no fingerprints. The God get away clean. Next day, pick a sign, front liner with the team, cause our black lives matter either way, you know what I mean. But it's eye for a nine, man, this shit that I seen. Our black lives matter, no one said that y'all didn't, but the fact that y'all bitching just proves that we get different. We just want equality, property, and some distance, but y'all just keep bullshitting, man.
now I'm popping up here. He wasn't using it then, but you will see this is one of the areas where we started to hit him with it seriously. Our march was to strong nationalism.
Every time I create a positive thought in my mind, also I create a negative thought. It's just like, I'm going to be very successful. And my mind said, oh, no, you're not, you know? Okay, so since I create positive and negative, it's which one I give the most attention that is powerful. When I think positive constantly, it's very powerful and it controls me. If I think negative all the time, it's going to control me too. So right now, my positive thought is there is going to be no disaster to destroy what I have planned for me and my family. And if there is, that's life, you know? And I can accept what I get. My intention is for it to work and to be successful, and I will accept what I get. See, I don't have any choice about what my life is going to be like. The only choice I possibly might have is how I'm going to react to it.
Positive over negative, see the ace of master, even in the face of laughter. Positive over negative, the rules are wrote down. Think of all the times you broke down. Positive over negative, these words can elevate. These are the words to celebrate. Positive over negative, your life's a cycle that you gotta learn to fight through. It's a cycle of life, why do we stress about it? Some cultures couldn't care less about it, cause they know as they grow, time will never slow. So you wanna live forever, but you never know. Calm down, come to grips with the fact that it seems odd and know it's hard to get past that. When you was young, you was in a hurry to getting older. Turned 40 and now you worried you getting older. Lost loved ones, grandparents and great-grand. If you met them, then God dealt you a great hand. Then friends start moving their parents into homes, and some start losing their parents. And you wondering how you got here. Had them ways, but look, now there is not here. All that's left is a sprinkle of gray. And yo, the song make you think for a day, for real. Positive over negative, see the ace of master, even in the face of laughter. Positive over negative, the rules are wrote down. Think of all the times you broke down. Positive over negative, these words can elevate. These are the words to celebrate. Positive over negative, your life's a cycle that you gotta learn to fight through. I can see how these young boys addressing you. There's an old head, kinda be stressing you. They don't realize that it's a blessing to live life and not die from a Smith & Wesson. It's a different lesson. Let that shorty run off at the mouth, cause soon he'll be 41. If he's lucky, then clarity is brought to him. 20-year-old gon' walk up and talk to him and tell him that his time is done. Hope he lives a full life, but nobody is promised one. But just like a dad stands by your son, I stand by you in the place where the choir sung. And pray that you make it to your latter days, and at least 80 years worth of Saturdays. And your light shines bright full of life in this crazy ass cycle of life. That's word. Positive over negative, see the ace of master, even in the face of laughter. Positive over negative, the rules are wrote down. Think of all the times you broke down. Positive over negative, these words can elevate. These are the words to celebrate. Positive over negative, your life's a cycle that you gotta learn to fight through.
Let's take a sec to think back. Take a sec to let's take a sec to think back. Take a sec to take a sec to let's take a sec to let's take a sec to think back. Let's take a sec to think back. Let's take a sec to think back. Take a sec to take a sec to take a sec to think back. Let's take a sec to think back.
Back in 99, you was looking so damn fine. I couldn't stop dropping lines for you. True love, the beats and the rhymes do what you do, love. I know you wasn't a hoe, I wasn't trippin'. When you were down south about and big pimpin', yeah. You was living your life, I wasn't trying to wifey you. I can't front though, I always wonder why you moved. You was making moves up in the city. The Big Apple had you gritty way before you was jiggy. Then you got a little bougie with Diddy. We lost touch, yeah. I still wasn't loved, but it wasn't enough, because I never had much to give. Plus I heard you like them bad boys who was doing it big. Then you slid to my neck of the woods, the hood was bugging. Yeah. You was rolling deep with them OGs and thugging. If it wasn't for the times that we had, I might have never got my swag, but that's irrelevant, cause your elegance kept pace. We got a lot closer cause you wanted less space. Said you didn't have time for the kind that half-stepping. Yeah. You was doing you, and look, I never asked questions, but in my opinion, you was giving it away. You let your head down, you was living for the day. Yes, 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 you don't stop. To the beach up, you don't stop. Yes, 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 you don't stop. To the beach up, you don't stop. Yes, 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 you don't stop. To the beach up, you don't stop. Yes, 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 you don't stop. Mob G to be the short shot. The last I heard, you was traveling the globe. Yeah, you went rogue, independent, I'm told. I suppose it was a matter of time. She kept an open mind. From the D to a Midwest rhyme, still fine, but a little different. We both grew. I had to let you go and let you do you, but I wasn't feeling who you been chilling with as of late. Now they seem focused on the ass and not the next day. Trying to hit it and quit it, they got no respect. They don't even want to with you, the mic check and bet. They messing up your rap, modern streets talk. Yeah. That fairy tale rap, Jack and the Beanstalk got you giving it up. You really living it up, bouncing around town, ho and not giving a if it isn't enough for me to keep it 100, then I don't really know what you wanted. Yes, 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 you don't stop. To the beach up, you don't stop. Yes, 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 you don't stop. To the beach up, you don't stop. Yes, 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 you don't stop. To the beach up, you don't stop. Yes, 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 you don't stop. Mob G to be the short shot. Yes, y'all. I used to love her, yeah. I used to, yes, y'all. I used to love her, yeah. I still love her, man. Yes.
Shut up! Don't you roar, cause I'll bail out of this tree and whoop your dog ass some more.
Let me talk that I am a ray. I like something like a breath of fresh air. Spit more than just punchlines. I hopped up out that wheelchair. Grown man bars is something you gotta deal with. Shout out to Rex and anybody that love to hear that real. Ashtray, doobie lit, creator spark is my intent. Headphones, paper, pen, MC, I am him. All around like New Yorkers with they pair of Timbs. Used to wanna be the best, but peep, I'm dropping off these gems. We playin' this game of life, bruh, we are Sims. It gets tough, but don't cry, fool, we are men. At least that's what the world try to sell us. Crazy world we live in when your day ones can be jealous. Not for real, I love you, bro. At least that's what they tell us. Better keep your head on the swivel, spinning like propellers. I'm here with some good fellas, and no, this ain't no gang. Real, recognize real. We clicked and rep the same thing. Hip hop, electrifying jaw drop. We do it for the culture. No, the pen won't never stop. From then till now, I gotta say I had it locked. Yes. I just raised your eyebrow. Can you smell the cooking from the rock? He fancy, huh? He don't even wanna use a pot. I just keep it sizzling, something like a China wok. And yeah, I'm just here with some good fellas. We just here to bless the food for all you digesters. Yes, sir. It's Beast.
Said the shit you talking might have once been true, but this is one time I don't think so.
They call me Grim Reaper Mental, cause every time I kill a beat, MCs is getting high meat on the track. Somehow they didn't peep the way I bodied instrumentals. For too long, I've been killing y'all, plain and simple. On each song, I take a couple hits from off of the bones, then reminisce of the times that I would sit in my room and just skits on every beat that I had off the head. Cause back then, there was always no pen, no pad. Me and my friends would just spaz, get a couple weed bags and OE. I box on any block, just banging at OC. Pull up to any spot. If they was rhyming in the streets, I would hop out and show who was the dominant MC. Spit with prominence, then to now still bombing shit. Known to bust around, but always reppin' my conglomerate. On top of the condiments, nicer than any compliments, but still spit ominous, engulfing all your confidence. Real, you're the opposite. Fake, that's approximate. Pussy, for real, I feel like a gynecologist. Push me, you better know the ledge, because I promise this. With the razor's edge, I sever heads for astonishment. But to be honest, kid, I'm getting tired of rhyming. I've been dropping jewels my whole life, they only respect my violent shit. But that's cool because I got it in abundance. Step kick in front of it, left like a composite sketch mental.
Then why I take me one of these bananas and whoop on your ass till it sang the Star Spangled Banner. And then if you ever mess with me again, I'm gonna take you back to my elephant friend. That the things I told you will never part. But what I'm gonna tell you now is gonna break your motherfucking heart.
This is a rough feel of enjoyment. Rough. Sometimes I don't be feeling no enjoyment. Then I get a rush, a verse, then the verse appears past COVID. Look at what your man did. A bully hole the highest order. Jammed all the Mexican brothers at the border with an executive order. Might give another 1,200, still being hunted like prey, but I'ma play the wheel that turns this shit. No man is above no man, you can still get hit. But I'ma be the man that turns this wheel. Open up your face, you need surgical skill. Stitch work, nowadays you and your bitch work. I mean queen, if she's worthy of the title, I'ma always be vital. Like the yard man says, I tired. You're most high, Jesus Salah, I'ma still be a star. The wild cowboy with a lot of style, boy, one of one, no copy. I stayed working through the pandemic, you got fat and sloppy. Yeah, like that.
Please, Mr. Lord, please don't take my life. Cause I got 13 kids and a very sickly wife. Said all my money to you I'll give, Mr. Lord. Please just let me live. But the lion kicked him in his head and broke his neck. Left that little monkey in a hell of a wreck. The monkey looked up to the sky with tears in his eyes. Nothing he could see or nothing he could hear. He knew that that was the end of his bullshitting and signifying career. Signifying career. Signifying career. Signifying career.
Yo.
When I plan my attack, I doubt that you're ready.
Look. Yo. Rumble in the jungle. Pack up bars in a bundle. Rumble in the jungle. Pack up bars in a bundle. Rumble in the jungle. Pack up bars in a bundle. Rumble in the jungle. Pack up bars in a bundle.
I doubt that you're ready.
Taja, bring the flames, of course. Spit fire, mythological player. Dragoness with a plan to bless. Flames will roar like a lioness. Princess of the jungle, don't try your test. Lyrical warfare, MCs in battle, but I ain't got nothing to prove. I sway away from the beef and the cattle. No reason to rattle. Heir to the throne to be queen of my castle. Look, starting to rise. Look closely and you can see the stars in my eyes. Don't bow down, walk beside. Tribal energy, Taja's a right. I'm undercover goat of the century here. Millennial wave, I resonate till the century fades. Eventually rain down, but I'm sharing the crown. Future MCs assemble and we're painting the town with sound. Rumble in the jungle. Pack up bars in a bundle. Rumble in the jungle. Pack up bars in a bundle. Rumble in the jungle. Pack up bars in a bundle. Rumble in the jungle. Pack up bars in a bundle. Yeah.
I doubt that you're ready. When I plan my attack, I doubt that you're ready.
love to hear the story. You love to hear the story. You love to hear the story again and again.
Fire.
Of how it started.
Hey yo, Kane, you laced it tight with son. Gotta be legends. Humbled by the presence of gods and beat legends, bringing blessings to the air. Oh, world premiere. Dope horns and tight snares, kicks and tight cuts, cross-faded in 1200s, productions 100. I'm a gunner on the track, foot to the floor. I give it to you raw like BBK did it for Marley Marl. Settle scores without applause, bars without flaws. All for the purpose of this hip-hop cause. Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop. Peak rock for the beat, you don't stop. Beat locked like DMV dreadlocks. The block remain hot, a PR pulled the SB out the box. Resume on tilt with Mecca the cat built the great wall of hip-hop with TRs and NBCs laced with filth. It's built all over the globe. A student of Marley's in control, and you know he's got soul.
We dig deep for them beats and rhymes. Cainaan, GreyBarz giving you that peace of mind. We keep on. Yo, our word is born, stay reppin', blessing them gods and beat legends. Dig deep for them beats and rhymes. Cainaan, GreyBarz giving you that peace of mind. We keep on. Yo, our word is born, stay reppin', blessing them gods and beat legends.
First the temperature dropped, lights got dim, and then large pro spoke the words of the guy Rakim. He said biting it'll make you choke, and it will. So we made beat some bars with mad skills to kill. He let it spill on the turntables, MPC and DAW. Put his paws in the blueprints loaded with hot sauce. Cracked an atom with main source, did it will lead the force. I steadfast, looking at the front door. You want heat? He has more to credit, so official. Lace tracks for artists to spit fire like a pistol. Try and bite his chopper screw to chew his hard gristle. Without it, blow the spot like a nuclear cruise missile. One of the best beat makers to spit bars ever. A hip-hop national treasure for good measures. A keeper of the sacred scrolls of the craft. For the culture wordsmith of the pen and the pad. Yeah, of course I have to pay homage to the brother who does damage. Studios left in comments. Y'all promise to show respect and keep the music moving. Hand salute to large professor. The Peter stays extra.
We dig deep for them beats and rhymes. Cainaan, GreyBarz giving you that peace of mind. We keep on. Yo, our word is born, stay reppin', blessing them gods and beat legends. Dig deep for them beats and rhymes. Cainaan, GreyBarz giving you that peace of mind. We keep on. Yo, our word is born, stay reppin', blessing them gods and beat legends.
Do what you can, kid, the gamma manifest. Salute to the late great guru, cause he was blessed with one of the best hit makers to test samples on dress records with minimum stress. SB stay under duress, making hits is automatic. Crack the hip-hop world in half, New York state of mind on Illmatic. Wreaked havoc on the boards, dope cuts, ripping the chords. Absorbed by hip-hop, has exploded and floored. If you don't know the name, you whack and you lame. Please get the fuck out the game, all sounding the same. Arcane, I'ma switch lanes, get back to why I came. Primo signature sounds, man on footprints on these hip-hop grounds. Amazing for no reason, beats of green season. Ears drinking in the taste of all the dopeness he makes. Beat breaks, unorthodox loops, a living proof. The reason every MC wants to be on bars in a booth. Doesn't matter the genre of music, if he touched it, he moved it. Other level shit, mix a track, another hit. It's what we get. DJ Premier digs in his crate, grab his toolkit. Headphones on, zero foolishness. Keep proving shit, time after time, and time again. Spin records with no efforts, cuts always electric. Respect it, universally, you got a legend of beats. We don't deserve a seat, cause we're not worthy, B.
We dig deep for them beats and rhymes. Cainaan, GreyBarz giving you that peace of mind. We keep on. Yo, our word is born, stay reppin', blessing them gods and beat legends. Dig deep for them beats and rhymes. Cainaan, GreyBarz giving you that peace of mind. We keep on. Yo, our word is born, stay reppin', blessing them gods and beat legends.
Shut the country down.
Hatred you display in the global pandemic. Misery loves company, feeling like Tyrese. What more do you want from me? Well, here's what I want for our community. Coexistence of life, equal rights, unity. Otherwise, we gotta take our respect. Huey P. Newton style, fist raised above head by any means necessary. Cause we have a dream, both Martin and Malcolm to help raise our seeds. The kids are our future, but y'all say that they wildin'. And things won't change if you take away their guidance. Our culture we take pride in. You often wanna imitate our style, meanwhile it's on the violence.
I can't breathe. Shut the country down, no, I can't leave. Pray for my seed. I can't breathe. Shut the country down, no, I can't leave. Pray for my seed. I can't breathe. Shut the country down, no, I can't leave. Pray for my seed. I can't breathe. Shut the country down.
I can't breathe. Last words of George Floyd when he died from a knee to his neck by a cop. Man, you supposed to serve and protect. You wonder why I'm paranoid and show you no respect. You're the ops. Nigga, think about it. You see me as a threat on my block and you try and get the drop. Y'all creep up low when I'm coming out the spot and hopes I make a move so you can throw a shot. Not today. Got a couple C's I need to raise and I'll be damned if you force me on my knees like I'm a slave. Man, never. My head to get severed before I fall. Victim, protecting my children at all costs. Man, listen, this goes for any opposition. I'll be damned and promise as a man to stand tall against racism and any that get involved. When CL points toward the northeast, you see the God.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Oh my God, I got chills. This looks so good.
I can't breathe. Shut the country down, no, I can't leave. Pray for my seed where he can't take a knee. And his ancestors were enslaved and built this land for free. I'm appalled at white privilege and police brutality. A look in society's bad image of how they treat blacks in America. A social injustice is regular, never to make it better in the global pandemic. March for equal rights. The leaders cutthroat and scramble up the vote. Told us what did we got to lose? We all second class. Think fast. I'm sure you know Obama's in the past. Now we stuck with a tyrant. White people gotta open their eyes now and stop being silent. I stand for human rights. A fist has to rise. The revolution will be televised. I can't breathe. Shut the country down, no, I can't leave. Pray for my seed. I can't breathe. Shut the country down, no, I can't leave. Pray for my seed. I can't breathe. Shut the country down, no, I can't leave. Pray for my seed. I can't breathe. Shut the country down.
Free at last. Free at last. Thank God Almighty. Free at last.
You know, people try to shit on hip-hop, but we are representative today that we are still here, we're still strong. So I want everybody to put a solidarity fist up in the air, everybody. For we all right here, you know what I'm saying? We represent this philosophy, this group of ideas. I look out in the crowd, I see white, I see black. It makes me feel proud to be a part of it. So on the count of 3, I want us all to say power. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Power to the people. We out, man.
Yeah, power. Power is the energy that drives. Word up, power. Type of power, yo. Dottie X, check it out. Now, power is supposed to support you, propel you, make you cross boundaries, separate you from the rest of the field. In this game, if you here long enough, you're supposed to get at least one shot. The platform is totally wide. It's just a matter how you get inside. And some of these bags is astronomical. Shit, if I was just coming up, I'd give it a shot. Especially if I ain't had a jump shot. I just talk about the shit that everybody else is talking about. Nah, fuck that. Daddy X stands alone. Sometimes I wish I had a clone, so I could send that nigga out. And I'd stay in the crib. I was social distance before social distance. In this instance, I don't need no friend. None. Power make me get up and rock to this beat. Are you in power in the passenger seat? Everybody at some point in life has been beat. It's just how you bounce back and continue to eat. I'm good in the boardroom or the street. Oh, Jay. Untouched, great.
say folks they won't survive the whole day. Nowadays, instrumentals upstage, but my mental power. Industry need a fix. These are what these mixes. See what you missed? One backwards hours. Bust on enemies, plead the fifth. New rules, new school, rehearsal fit. Classic, you vertical spit. Shoot the gift, I'm high power.
Busting flows by the truckload. From out the pack is the run fella. Life for me proceed around the track of the love hella right degree brightly with renewed resolve in the nerves. Revved up, outwardly I'm calm with reserve. It's the level of what a mature mental do. Core values, the family. Without you, it don't amount to a damn thing. This house moves. Even when I was in the Bing singing shit house blues. Now I'm entertaining options. I sit down and choose, but it ain't a game of ops. I can slip out of rules. I even use what I lose. Perspective I gain, able to see in HD as I'm selecting my strain on the brain. My thoughts brought a OCD as I close with one L to the OVE. I'm in it for the gusto.
All the talk is gonna come to a ease, you know. It's over with.
On that game, mind over matter. GreyBarz in the building. Let's get it, yo. Come on. Situation serious. Elevate the mental of the real hip-hop curious. I'm on diesel furious. On my Sean P imperious. Wreck shit. Stay reckless, check the factless, cause I'm always on some spitting that next shit. The wetness is textbook, they stay cooked. I stay unorthodox, so they stay shook. Burial plots stay full. Verbal mortal shells left them in fragments. Slow, never stagnant. IG stay lit because the followers got to have it. I'm the magnet, pulling you in, holding you down, Jupiter's gravity. Check the orbits of my satellite, shining for his majesty. I had to be dope, so why you mad at me? You played to win, but finished as a broke-ass Greek tragedy. Actually, GreyBarz ref to DMV. East Coast on down to Memphis, Tennessee. To Seattle, all the way back to NYC. I'm in the booth, licking THC. Third eye shining and blinded, to the F degree. By the way, did you know that real hitters and dope spitters are the first to hit and lift ya? Oh, you didn't. By the way, it's the underground head knocking and beat slapping, boom bap to the catch you slipping. Hip-hop ain't dead, listen. By the way, did you know that real hitters and dope spitters are the first to hit and lift ya? You mean you didn't? By the way, it's the underground head knocking and beat slapping, boom bap to the catch you slipping. Hip-hop ain't dead and missing. I'm sick of these whack ones, I'm sick of these factions. Stop killing hip-hop so real MCs can bring it back, son. I see one attack, one straight for so block in the city. Filled with the weak, the meek, and all associated committees. The shit I spit is gritty and so shitty. I pity silly rappers with designs on his mind that he can fuck with me. Stop dreaming. I'm steaming like a crock pot, too hot to hold with bare hands. It's 3rd degree thicker, you can put your hands on my planes. Clans like mine shine bright like an old type star going supernova. Step on, damn, the game's over. We pack hot toasters, murdering my Dutch roasters. Show on all these same ass, lame ass sound of rappers like MCs or poster. Flow extraordinaire, teeth bearing like wolves chasing loud prey. With carnival stacking paper every day. Bar brain and platinum bursting from my cranium. And into the mic is where I'm aiming. By the way, did you know that real hitters and dope spitters are the first to hit and lift ya? Oh, you did. By the way, it's the underground head knocking and beat slapping, boom bap to the catch you slipping. Hip hop ain't dead or missing. By the way, did you know that real hitters and dope spitters are the first to hit and lift ya? You mean you didn't? By the way, it's the underground head knocking and beat slapping, boom bap to the catch you slipping. Hip hop ain't dead or missing. 82 rhymes, you might hit me 10 times, but like Jordan in 97, my 72 shines. You talk about your grind like the grind's the best hustle without muscle. How you gonna win in this tussle? You can't. I muscle you like a bitch in heat. You can't speak or rhyme. No one wants to hear the weak shit you leak. I'm sleek like the phantom leaving the assembly line. You thought it was your time to blow, yeah, to blow dicks, and why will I? In a G6 sitting on bricks and chips with a fly chick, closing the curtain to the cockpit. She's ready for me to stick. Rappers wish they could spit bars like this, but they listen without listening. Head back to the booth and maybe you too can rip a show like this. Samsung bleeds from these sharp ass bars I beat into the screen. Seize my appetite to murder your team. Fuck fire, I spit hot plasma, inject it to your eardrums, scorch your lungs, leaving you dead and not having chronic asthma. Wait, did you know that real hitters and dope spitters are the first to hit and lift ya? Oh, you did. By the way, it's the underground head knocking and beat slapping, boom bap to the catch you slipping. Hip hop ain't dead or missing. By the way, did you know that real hitters and dope spitters are the first to hit and lift ya? You mean you didn't? By the way, it's the underground head knocking and beat slapping, boom bap to the catch you slipping. Hip hop ain't dead or missing.
Now I'm here to answer a very important question. Why is hip hop important? Yeah, Sadat X Cainaan. Yeah, you already know. Word up, 1, 2. Check it out, 1, 1, 2.